Hello, so I'm Kevin Bunn. I'm a North Carolina workers' compensation lawyer. We're going to talk a little bit about what benefits you might be entitled to if you have a North Carolina workers' compensation case. So generally there are two kinds of benefits for workers' compensation claimants in North Carolina. The first one is medical benefits. And that's basically medical treatment to relieve the pain, to lessen your disability, to make you better. And you would be entitled to those benefits as long as you need them, so long as you don't do anything to lose them. You also can be entitled to benefits for medical conditions that are a direct and natural consequence of the original injured body part. So workers' compensation is not general health insurance, so you would get medical treatment for the injured body part. But let's say you had a knee and because of that injury to your knee, you begin walking differently and you start having low back problems. That may be covered under workers' comp as well. So medical treatment, get you better, lessen the disability, get you back to work, relieve pain, all that should be paid for by the workers' compensation insurance company. No deductibles, no co-pays, and that's a benefit that you should have as long as you need it, as long as you don't do anything to lose it. The other benefit that you should be entitled to are wage replacement or disability benefits. So these are the money payments that you would receive for your workers' compensation case. So there's several different kinds. The most common kind is what's called temporary total disability, right? So that means that you are not able to work at all, but you're expected to get better and go back to work at some point. So that's temporary total disability. Those are generally weekly checks of 2/3 of what you were making before you got hurt for as long as your doctor says that you're not able to work. Another disability benefit is temporary partial disability. So in this circumstance, you're able to go back to work, but you're making less money than you were before because of the injury. So for example, your doctor says you have to go back, but you can only be on light duty work. And since you can't do light duty work, since you can only do light duty work, your employer doesn't pay you what you were making before, or the doctor says you can only work 20 hours a week instead of your regular 40 hours a week, so you're making less money than you were before the injury. In that circumstance, the employer will have to pay you 2/3 of the difference between what you were making before and what you were making after the accident. Another would be permanent total disability, and these would apply in very, very serious cases of paralysis and such, where you're not able to do any work at all. In those cases, you would be entitled to permanent total disability. And the final type of disability benefit is permanent partial disability, where you would be assigned a rating, a percentage rating by the doctor. You would multiply that rating by the number of weeks assigned to the injured body part under North Carolina General Statute 97-31, and then multiply that by the 2/3 of the amount of money that you were making before you were injured. Before you accept a permanent partial disability rating, you should consult an attorney. There can be some very significant consequences for accepting a rating, so you're always welcome to give us a call about that issue or any other issues. This is a very general, brief overview of the workers' compensation benefits that you may be entitled to if you're hurt on the job in North Carolina. If you'd like to talk with me about your particular situation, I would be glad to talk to you. The number is on the website, and our email and contact information is also on the website. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much. And again, my name is Kevin Bunn, and I'm a North Carolina workers' compensation attorney.